Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
And 15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast. And this totally slipped our minds, but the Venom trailer, because of Infinity War and everything, but that trailer came out, and we had concerns when they showed that first teaser trailer, and then, you know, the new versus the first big full trailer, and we get the story and the setup and everything, and it, to me, overall, I thought it was pretty dumb.
The premise of the whole movie is like kind of like a D, but the actual Venom parts with Venom could be the shining moments, but is that enough to carry the movie through the whole time?
No, I don't think it is, because you're skipping the Peter Parker storyline.
It takes place in San Francisco.
It's supposed to be New York.
Yeah.
And we get it. It's Eddie Brock, and he's like a reporter. What is Hollywood's obsession of trying to like fix the media? Like, oh, trust the reporters. Ooh, trust the news. You guys lost it. We destroyed it. There's no trust in any news outlet anymore.
Well, that, and also what's up with the stereotypical villain company bad guy?
What are they called? Life something. The name of the company. It's like, can they always be like, we're Good Guy Inc. And then you see the sign fall off. Oh, they're really bad guys.
They saw them as really Umbrella Corporation. Okay, we get it.
Yeah, it's been done so many times, especially in Marvel superhero movies.
Just in everything, it's just ridiculous. Ugh. So we get this on the hard-nosed reporter who gets in there and gets the real story. That doesn't exist anymore. And the whole setup is, I guess there must have been some type of alien crash or something that had this.
So they're doing that storyline,
and it's a symbiote.
It's a symbiote.
This woman in the trailer is like saying symbiote. Like, why are you saying it so weird?
Why are you symbolizing it and emphasizing the wrong words?
And the reason
letters in it.
And the reason why it irritates me, because I've heard symbiote so many times in the Spider-Man cartoon. Spider-Man cartoon. That we've just known it as that.
It's a symbiote.
We don't need to say symbiote.
Because I guess they're kind of the symbiotic relationship, and they're emphasizing the B sound.
But we know what it is. Yeah. We're not stupid. We've watched Venom. Maybe for people that know Venom is, but we know what Venom is. You don't need to do that.
Then just the whole setup, and you know, he guess he's doing like an investigative report where, I'm getting I guess his girlfriend works for this
company,
Hitler Co. It's the same company from Ready Player One. They're just an evil company.
Yeah,
they sell
swap the names.
They sell evil. That's what they sell. And he's like doing an interview with the guy, and then he starts asking those questions. Oh, your experiments had led to deaths of people, and then getting up in his face.
First of all, Eddie Brock's kind of a jerk. Why are they trying to make him be a hero?
Yeah, like he's like sometimes straight up good guy. Eddie Brock was kind of full of himself. Kind of a jerk, kind of an a-hole.
Yeah.
But now he's like this super good guy. Like,
we need him. I would like Eddie Brock just to be a guy that's going to get the story no matter what. I'd rather have that than him being like, I'm out there for the people. He
was never that guy. He was never that guy
for the people, you know?
He's for himself, which is fine. You know, you can do that. But especially when the Venom suit goes on, it magnifies that. Make him more of a jerk, but I'm not seeing that in this trailer at all.
Yeah, because there's that one moment where he's like, oh yeah, we only hurt bad people.
Yeah, see, he gets the Venom suit, and he gets back home, he's like, I'm not feeling so well.
Yeah.
Then these bad guys come attack his apartment, and then the Venom suit starts protecting him.
Yes.
And it looks just like, if anyone's familiar with the comic series The Darkness, it looks exactly like that.
Yeah, by the way, read that, don't play the video games.
Black,
the video games are kind of average.
It's like a black goo, and it's self-protecting Eddie Brock. He like has no control over it. Mm-hmm. It's kicking everyone's butt, and then he starts hearing the voices and everything.
And that's the shining moment, I think, in the trailer.
My problem is, I guess apparently, he's also doing the voice.
Yeah.
But I guess they must be doing digital stuff.
I couldn't even tell. I thought it was someone else.
It kind of sounded like Keith David.
I thought it was. But it's not scary enough. It's not.
It sounds too human.
Yeah.
It needed to be almost like a monster that doesn't know English right.
Unless this would be really smart by them, is if it maybe becomes more monstrous as it goes on.
Yeah, it starts.
So then why don't you show that then? I mean, because we know the character. It's like,
I know, and maybe that's like the tease, but then why? I don't know.
And here's the elephant in the room. It's supposed to call him Peter Parker first as Spider-Man before this. That's the elephant in the room about this.
Yeah, and the whole thing, that's why the Venom suit even goes to Eddie Brock, because he has such hatred for him, and the Venom suit hates him.
So it comes together. They both hate Peter Parker.
The symbiote hates Peter for the rejection.
Yeah.
Eddie Brock hates Peter Parker because of work-related issues. So you get a double hatred.
Does Eddie Brock even know Peter Parker in this universe at all? No, I don't think he does. I don't think he's not even in high school yet. So what?
Yeah,
it's weird.
And also, like I said, just the stereotypical bad guy. I'm just tired.
Yeah, it's so generic. The evil corporation.
And Yeah. Who's he going to fight? If he turns into Venom, he's going to kill
See,
everyone.
there's again, they're trying to say there's going to be multiple symbiotes, multiple symbiotes. So are they going to just pull Carnage out right away? Anti-Venom?
I saw a little bit when he was investigating the facility. They had that red light on, like, it looked like a female, I think.
There's like a lady that was in ice, too.
And the thing is, it's all the same. It's like, the original story is they're all one symbiote. That's what they are. They're just from parts that get ripped off.
And once they start, once they get to someone, they start developing personality. It's how much of the comic's going to be in this? Probably very little.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We're trying to explain it because this trailer is not going to explain anything. Yeah, it just looks, here it is, just Venom, that's what he looks like.
Is it going to be like the Incredible Hulk, where it's the Incredible Hulk versus the government versus evil entity ABC? And not necessarily fighting another super baddie.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Do we want to see a Venom movie like that? Hulk can make sense. That was a core of Hulk.
And then we have the trailer tells you Venom's an anti-hero. We're not stupid. Don't treat your audience like they're dumb.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and I cringed when I first saw that. I was like, ugh, no, don't do that.
And the thing is,
he was never a villain.
Yeah, exactly. And this is never part of the MCU. Is this its own separate thing?
I mean,
they might not be happy about this. And like, Sony, what are you doing here with this?
Here's the thing. So in this world, Venom's going around, fights this evil corporation, presumably wins.
Yeah.
Then he runs into Spider-Man. Oh, I'm going to fight this good guy. Now I thought we're doing good things and fighting bad guys.
Unless he thinks he's a bad guy, but why would he ever think he's a bad guy?
I don't know.
It's so weird. And then just the look of Venom. It looks okay. I'm not like people are like goofing on it and stuff, but I thought it looked okay.
I mean, like there might be some little tweaks you can do to make him look a little bit more like comic book, but I think overall,
without the Spider-Man abilities, which he wouldn't have,
and they shot him from the neck up. We don't see his chest because he's not going to have that big white spider. Because why would he?
No,
it's going to just be all black.
And also, I want to see too because whenever Brock is the Venom, he's huge.
He's supposed to be buff.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like broad shoulders and hulking, looking like.
And then we're really taking shots at this. But one thing I did say, I like the fact he says we are Venom because that was cool. Yes. Didn't say that in the last time we saw Venom on the big screen, but. Outside of that, the story's looking kind of weak to me. I mean, it's looking iffy from when we go see this.
And I like the in talking within his mind. I like that. I like that scene where the Venom suit is defending him, and he said, like, why, what did he say? Why do we do that? Why did...
Yeah.
And it's like weird, like it's already messing with his mind, thinking that they're not separate, they're the same.
Yeah, where they talk about themselves in a third person, like we are the same.
And, yeah.
But it's like they're trying to generate another hero. That's what it looks like. Because Sony all they really have is Spider-Man and, a Black Cat at this point.
Or what I'm hoping to is that they're not trying to, like, make it to where Eddie Brock is lost and he just becomes all Venom.
Yeah.
I would hate that, too.
He worries just Venom all the time.
Maybe that's where they go from the anti-hero to the villain to where he just, like, loses his mind and...
Yeah, but I'm thinking they're trying to maybe create another hero because they don't have enough, a lot of heroes on their side. Well, you have Spider-Man. That's what you have.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, Sony.
This trailer did nothing for me to the, like, oh, goodness, I gotta go see this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I skip this?
I gotta see another trailer. Gotta see another trailer. I'm sure we'll get a couple more, but I gotta see something more.
I gotta see... he has to fight another super person
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think that's gonna be the case. Maybe it's just a corporation he's fighting.
And also, I
would see that.
I would like to see a lot of more psychological thriller stuff in this movie. Like, I want to see more of that, and I don't think I'm gonna get that.
No.
Again, are you going to go Maximum Carnage, or what are we doing?
And then I remember someone saying something, and I don't agree with this, saying that, maybe the Spider-Man's in the movie. There's no way Spider-Man's in this movie.
No.
I 100% guarantee he's not.
The only way they could be is like, we took a field trip to a San Francisco place, and you see him for like a second.
Yeah, but it's not going to be integral to the story.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to be part of the character.
Yeah, that's the problem. He needs to be part of the story.
Oh, Mr. Stark, I had to go to San Francisco. What are they going to do?
I have no idea.
Oh, Mr. Stark.
And this all has to take place before anywhere, because that would mess that up, but...
Whoa. But see, there's so many things to weave to try to weave it in. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
It's got to be a separate thing, I guess. That's the only way you can do it. But then again, that just screws up the continuity.
But but it's a Sony thing, and it says in association with Marvel, so it's not a Marvel production. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
And we don't even know if they're even going to add like the other things about Venom, like how he has to eat brain matter.
Yeah, there's a lot of. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Are they going to show him because that scene, like he's holding a guy and
he grabs him.
The thing goes over his head and it's the Venom full face. Is he gonna bite his face off? If he does do that, I don't want to see it.
You know, I don't want this movie being rated R.
Yeah,
PG-13 Venom's fine with me.
I can see him like, no, and then it bites his head off, and then it fades to black. Don't show the blood and guts.
Yeah, you can even show the shadows of it, but just don't show it. It's
sucking out the brain matter.
You have to remember, he's the original zombie. Venom, he's brains.
I don't know. That'd be crazy if Spider-Man is like a fight scene in this. Wouldn't that be crazy? Really cool. But why would that happen without?
I mean, we guarantee they would show something of it. Yeah. That would be the first thing on the trailer.
Yeah,
they're not going to not show that.
See, if this was in New York City, it would make sense that maybe just because Spider-Man's swinging through the town doing patrol, what the heck's going on over here? But if it's San Francisco, it makes no sense for anything to happen over there.
They had to make it so far away from New York, it's ridiculous. They had to make it, what's a major city in the West Coast we can make this, or a reporter be like, oh, San Francisco.
You should put it in Hawaii. Make it as far away as possible.
It's Tokyo. What's Japan? Exactly. What's going on?
I don't know. Insane. Overall, the trailer, it's like a C-.
Yeah.
And there's so many cool stories.
Venom's cool.
Yeah. Because I remember, Venom thing I think started in Secret Wars, right? That was the first
when he got the first the symbiote.
Just from the original comics. Yeah, we're just gonna skip all that and just. It's ridiculous.
Never being on Spider-Man. Let's make a Sabretooth movie with no Wolverine. Just no mention.
Everyone wants to see that.
That's ridiculous.
It's dumb.
I don't know what to say about that.
Wolverine with no inkling of the X-Men or anything.
Yeah,
or even getting his animanium.
It's just him walking around. James Howlett walking around doing nothing. Funny. Right?
The original, not the Sabretooth that I liked from the original movie, even though that wasn't a good Wolverine movie. But the other Sabretooth that was in the original X-Men thing is going to be at a convention we're going to. We can ask him, would you like to see without Wolverine in this convention we're going in July? I thought that was kind of funny.
It's, overall, Sony, you got to, it was passable. You got to knock it out of the park at the next one. You have to be like, you're in Marvel. This isn't DC. This would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's essentially, this would be a good movie.
This would be actually like, well, DC's.
But Marvel's a different standard.
You're turning in C work when everyone else is turning in A pluses. You got to work better.
And you have a great character.
Venom's a cool character. They can do a lot, but skipping a lot of his backstory and just fudging the numbers to get it out there, probably not a good idea.
Stereotypical villains, stereotypical plots.
And like I said, now you just Spider-Man, because in past Spider-Man things you had Iron Man in the last Spider-Man movie. Are we going to have any of the MCU characters in this at all?
Guaranteed, no.
See, that's the thing. Nothing to make that bridge at all. I don't know.
He's got motorcycle scenes flying through the sky. Can that be any stupider? Stupider, that's my new thing. This is stupider.
This is stupid, yes.
James like, whoa, and it pulls back to him. They could have done something else to show the Venom suit doing something.
I almost expect Mr. Fantastic having a scene like that.
Yeah,
okay, he's got stretchy arms, that's fine. Not Venom. Okay? That's just
because he doesn't have. Yeah. He doesn't have the webs.
No, he doesn't.
He can't. So at least they're being true to that.
Yeah. So he's like using.
Imagine if he had the webs. How bad?
That'd be ridiculous.
All I know is I want two things. One, I want his little ground thingies when he kind of makes the
tendrils.
The tendrils, and then I want him to do the Venom splash, which is like that whole.
Like his whole body becomes like a giant mouth.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I don't know. That again, Sony got to do a little bit better. Just okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.